Welcome to the Fiscal Landscapes training video on how to properly hitch up a trailer. My name is Ben Fisk and I'll be walking you through this instructional video. First thing we're going to take a look at is the truck side of things. So this here is a truck hitch, and basically what we have right here is the actual ball mount, and this is a 2 5/16 ball on this ball mount. If you needed to switch out this ball mount for whatever reason, this pin and clip right here sometimes they're a little bit rusted. You slide that out and your ball hitch pulls out like that. You could also put in a 2-inch or a couple of other sizes as well. Most of our stuff is 2 5/16, so you shouldn't generally have to mess with this on a truck. Get that secured. Then you have the electrical, and that's right here, and this is called a 7-way plug or an RV plug. This is a large round plug, and if you notice here, there's only one proper way to insert the plug, and we'll show you that a little bit later, but this tab right here is how you get that set up properly. Here and here is where you'll connect your safety chains, and we will show you that here briefly as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at the trailer side. Here's the trailer that we're going to be hitching up. We're going to take a look at 4 different components of this trailer. The first component is your coupler. This is the part of the trailer that connects onto the ball. So essentially what happens is the ball mounts up underneath like this and actually slides right into your coupler on the trailer. The coupler has a latch, and that's what this is right here. This latch is currently open in that position, and it is locked in that position. When you are hitching up, you want it unlocked so that the ball can set up inside of the coupler. Once it is seated in the coupler, you will want to latch that, and you'll hear that sound, and that is actually locking the coupler onto the ball mount. Once you have locked it on there, you want to remember to slide this pin through the latch. Very, very important that you remember to slide this through so that it keeps the coupler from bouncing off of the hitch. If you do not slide this through, basically what can happen is you're going down the road, you go over a big pothole, that pops up, and your trailer now becomes disconnected from the truck. So you want to make sure that is locked and the safety clip is inserted. The second component we're going to take a look at is the wiring. This is that large plug I was mentioning earlier. This is a large RV plug, and if you look closely at this plug, you can see this tab right here on the top of the plug, and this is going to be the correct way to insert it into the truck, and we will show you that here in just a second as well. But this basically runs all of your lighting for the trailer, including your brakes. So things like brake lights, left turn signal, right turn signal, your charging line, and any other electrical that you have on the trailer. The third component I want to show you is the safety chains. That's what these guys are right here. Now these will hook up to the truck, and basically what these are, this is a safety net. You're going to hook these up to the truck, something like this, and you will actually cross them. And what happens is if the truck were to become disconnected from the trailer become disconnected from the truck, the trailer would drop right onto this cradle, if you will, and keep the trailer from dragging onto the ground. The fourth component I want to show you is the breakaway controller. And what this is this is a breakaway brake controller. Basically what happens is this connects to your truck. If your truck and trailer were to become separated, this pin would pull out of here, activating the brakes on the trailer, thus stopping your trailer. So this is just a safety mechanism, and it's very important that this is hooked up without any entanglements in the chains or anything else, and we'll show you the proper way to install, hook this up rather. Now let's go ahead and take a look at hooking up the truck to the trailer. Now we're going to show you how to properly back up the truck to the trailer, and Josh will be helping us out with this. Notice Josh's hand signals. as we back up. He's motioning for us to go left, so we'll go left. We'll stop here for a minute. So now we have backed the truck up to the trailer, and I'm going to show you how to properly connect the two of them. So the first thing I'm going to start with is to make sure my latch is unlocked. So now the coupler will drop down right onto this ball. So we'll crank the jack down. We're going to crank that until this is totally off the ground, like you see here. Now I'm going to lock the latch down. Sometimes the latch will not go down that easy. You'll need to rock the truck forward or backward for the latch to set properly. The latch is now all the way down, and I will slide the pin through, the safety pin through the latch. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and go on to our second item. These are our lights. So we're going to go ahead and open this up and insert this just like that. You'll notice that there's a tab right here, and this needs to get set right behind the other metal tab. This will now keep this from rattling out. Now we'll go ahead and hook up the safety chains. Like that. We'll make sure they're crossed. Again, they're crossed so that if the trailer were to drop off, the trailer would be caught by this cradle. Fourth, we're going to take our breakaway cable. Notice here that I'm making sure it's not tangled in anything else. And I'm going to slide it through here. And this is something that'll just help keep it from dragging, because you don't want this dragging on the ground at all, because then it'll tear up your breakaway cable, which would not work for the whole season. So now I'm going to clip this somewhere onto the truck. Some trucks have a little clip up underneath here. Most trucks don't, and you just use these safety chain areas where to clip it. Clip it on. Also double check that we're not going to be dragging, and we're good to go. So now just one more thing we need to do, and that is to take our jack, slide it up, put the pin back through, and connect it like so. So before we can leave, we do need to do a couple of just safety precautions. That's going to be to have our assistant check the lights and also remove the chocks. You don't want to remove the chocks until your trailer is completely hitched so that it doesn't roll away on you. Thanks for watching this instructional video of how to hitch up a truck and trailer.